Time now for Sid Six-Zero. This is where I get 60 seconds to talk about anything. Start the clock, please. Here we go. Our Canadian men's national soccer team is in the early stages of an 8-nation round-robin tournament. The prize, it's big. Qualifying for the next FIFA World Cup, which will be held in Qatar during the later winter months of 2022. When it began last week, I didn't expect much. Canada's got a young team. The experience will do them good. That's what I thought. Then they drew 1-1 at home to Honduras. Decent result. Then Canada went to Nashville Sunday. That's when things started to get interesting. Another 1-1 tie. And honestly, it's a game Canada could have easily won in the late going. Left them tied for third in the table after 2 games. Top 3 go to the World Cup. Fourth place has to have a playoff to get in. They could get there as well. So now we're looking at a scenario where if Canada beats El Salvador tonight at BMO, live on Sportsnet, it would mean they grab 5 out of a possible 9 points to start qualifying. And in soccer terms, let me tell you, that's good. And it might get me to start believing these kids, maybe, kind of, sort of, could pull this off. Maybe. Stephen Brunt of Sportsnet, one of the most trusted voices in the history of sports in this country, joining us this morning. And he will be going live to BMO tonight. I will live vicariously, as I normally do, through Stephen Brunt. Stephen, I'm going to get the feels tonight if they grab 3 points against El Salvador. Where's your head at?
Oh, believe, Sid. I'm in belief mode. I'm in full belief mode. And I go back, well, almost exactly 2 years ago in the first version of this World Cup qualifying before the pandemic. On that same pitch, Canada beat the United States for the first time in a dog's age. And it's one of the best live sporting events I've ever attended. And I've attended a couple. And that's when I started to believe. But I'll tell you, this is not, well, they won't have Alphonso Davies tonight, but this is not just Alphonso Davies and 10 other guys. This is a really strong side. And I think we should start to be in the point where we believe they should get to this next World Cup.
Wow. Strong words, Stephen. I didn't think you were going to go down that road. I'm not going to fight you on it because, again, 5 out of 9 points to start this little stretch. I didn't have them budgeted for that. I had a loss against the States for sure. El Salvador draw would have been nice. Or, excuse me, Honduras draw would have been nice. El Salvador tonight may be a win. But you mentioned Alphonso Davies, just to update people at home. Alphonso Davies, the Canadian from Bayern Munich in Germany. He got hurt Sunday against the United States in Nashville. There was some talk he might still be available for tonight. That's not the case. He's heading back to Munich where the Bayern Munich doctors will get a hold of him. But as you insinuated there, Stephen, and justifiably so, we're not at the point where it's just one kind of decent player for Canada and some other guys. There is real depth here, and it's going to be on display tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not unlike what we've seen in basketball with Canada basketball. They haven't fulfilled their destiny yet, but we know the depth of talent in basketball, what we're seeing in tennis right now at the United States Open. But if you haven't tuned into Canada soccer in a long time and you're kind of used to the disappointments, tune in and watch this team. I say no Davies tonight, which is too bad. He's one of the best 11 players on earth right now. And we've never been able to say that about a Canadian. But a blend of youth and experience. John Herdman coaching, who did such a great job with the women's team back in the day. We're just the tip of the iceberg, Sid. And remember, the next World Cup after Qatar is going to be here. So Canada being a co-host of a World Cup with a Canadian team that legitimately belongs there, that's going to be, well, 2010 Vancouver Olympics, I think it's going to be right there in terms of what a sporting event in this country can be.
Future kind of looks bright, doesn't it?
It really bright.
Yeah. Again, El Salvador, Canada, World Cup qualifying tonight, live on Sportsnet. Things get going around 7:30 Eastern. A win tonight, and the bandwagon will start filling up in a serious way. Stephen, I'm envious. My schedule has changed, as you know. I will be enjoying from home. Have a blast at Le Rouge. We'll talk to you soon.
I'll be there with the scarf on and thinking of you, Sid.
Love you, Stephen. The one and only Stephen Brunt from Sportsnet. Appreciate him always. All right, we're going to take a break. We've heard about mental wellness, physical wellness, especially during the pandemic. How about financial wellness? Have you thought a little about that? We'll discuss after the break. It's 6:45. Good morning, Toronto. It's Wednesday. There were storms last night. You're watching BT.